one of the, I guess, the pioneers in the game for a Black personality to reach a certain level of stardom, if you will, in, notoriety, to be at some of these conventions and get these big interviews. Salute to, I believe his name is Andre. Salute to him.
Hi, I'm Andre, and I'm a Black nerd, and I'm here with
Jason David Frank.
Jason. It's a pleasure to meet you. I've interviewed a lot of Power Rangers, and you've been a big request to be on the channel, so I appreciate this.
Awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Now, I actually remember, man, seeing that Green Ranger 5-part miniseries, which for any show was pretty epic. What was it like to see that all put together, getting cast in it, to
We may watch that today.
actually seeing this epic series and the events from it?
Like filming or editing or filming shows, you don't get to see the final outcome of the product till it's all together, So, I didn't get a chance, I just worked, man. It was kind of hard. I saw some Japanese footage, and, we worked 6 days a week, 16-hour days, 5-6 days, a week, and year after year. So I didn't get a chance to see stuff, although my little girl's 9 now, so she'll, tune in on Netflix or tune into it here and there. So I'll get.
Now, the crazy thing is, someone said, they were making decent money back in the day. 16-hour days. They were getting paid $600 per episode. That's according to ASJ. I don't know if this whole $600 per week thing came about, but it was $600 per episode. And I got a clip of ASJ saying it.
Get a chance to see it, and then I forget I film it, so I'm just like, what?
A lot of people think like, oh, Power Rangers, you guys are just having a good time, it's a blast, but you guys work really hard, obviously.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Well, like anything, I'm passionate about what I do, so my work never ends. At cons, afterwards I'm dropping editing stuff on my Facebook and social media. So for me, I just feel like I have a limited time, and I got a lot of people to reach, and I want to make my day as most productive as possible. That's just how I feel, and my outlets are skydiving and other stuff like that. Like I'll be jumping all day tomorrow. So it's cool to see everything and see how it's, evolved over the last 20 years.
That's a big compliment I have to give to you. I feel like that you really tap into your fans. You go to the conventions, you do the signings.
This is probably the hardest, most convention I've ever done before. I'm like on edge.
So you got to think like, Jesus, 600 episode? How many episodes was it in the first season?
Edge and itchy. I can't go out there. I can't sign. I can't do what I want to do. You know what I mean? Like I love the media and doing all that stuff, but I look out the window and I think, oh man, all these people want, I try to post like where I'm going to be to sign, and I got very limited sign, and I only signed for like.
Now for you guys, 60 episodes. So is that 36,000? Quick math. 60 episodes. All right. So 36,000 a year. What's the conversion rate in 1992, 1993?
Like, hour and a half yesterday. And at conventions, I signed for like 12 hours, you know what I mean? And I'm straight through. So this is a very hard convention.
Bro, signing for 12 hours? Are you cooked? Oh my God, I'll be cooked. I'm like cooked after a 5-hour stream, like brain dead. Hassan Abi, hardest job in the world, cooked.
It's the convention I've ever done before. I'm like on edge and itchy. I can't go out there. I can't sign. I can't do what I want to do. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, you're right. JDF wasn't in all 60, but who was?
I love the media and doing all that stuff, but I look out the window and I think, oh man, all these people want, I try to post like where I'm going to be to sign, and I got very limited sign, and I only signed for like, hour and a half yesterday. And at conventions, I signed for like 12 hours, you know what I mean? And I'm straight through. So this is a very hard convention to be sitting up in the windows and seeing all those fans with Power Ranger shirts on and saying, oh, I just want to go up to them and sign their shirt for them. But yeah. I know. I feel like it. I've never felt like this before. I'm like, I don't know what it is. It's like, I just want to be out there. When I do cons or conventions, I do a lot of stuff with Wizard World and a bunch of other people around there. I'm signing all day.
Remember, Wizard World was like, I had to pay my own way. I paid my own way to Wizard World. Ninja, I'll quit asking for guarantees and comps for Zach Taylor McGinnis.
Own world. I'm signing autographs. I'll do a Q&A, then I'll do some media, then I'll do a Q&A, and I'll sign autographs. It's hard, not doing the autograph signing of it.
I know a lot of people interview you, ask other questions. So you can be real with me. Is there anything that you're just like, oh my God, if I hear that question one more time?
No, there's not.
All right, now he is about to say something so poignant right here. Listen.
Man, I mean, I'm one of those guys where I hear like, what's your favorite color, or if I say, green. Never had that at all. The only thing that I'm itching for is signing for my fans right now. I'm like, you know what I mean?
Speaking of, reaching out to your fans, you're obviously doing this Power Rangers, this reunion or upcoming episode. What was that experience like? First, just getting the word to be a part of something like this, because it's something you've done a couple of times.
Yeah. I told my fans a long time ago, hey, if there's a reunion stuff, I'll definitely do it. No, I don't care if I do it for $1. I don't care. You don't have to pay me. I'll do it for the fans. And I meant it. I mean, the fans mean the world to me. And what I get out of it is just seeing the fans' face like, oh, dude, I saw you. Man, I was a big fan. That's like payback. There's, anything else, payback. I get paid back that way. I feel like when I get a compliment or hear like, you were my hero, it's like people say, I know you're tired of hearing this, man, but I'm your biggest fan and you were my hero. It's like, how could you really get possibly tired of hearing that? But there are people that I've witnessed before that do get tired of hearing that stuff. It's just weird to me, but I'm just happy to be where I'm at, and I'm just blessed to have so many fans. And
Did you hear him? There are people who get tired of people saying that to them. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's Shay, but I ain't, I'm not saying them. I'll let it play back. And shout out to Harris Shohal, who said Jason David Frank deserved better.
That's a truthful statement.
Agree.
I'm your biggest fan and you were my hero. It's like, how could you really get possibly tired of hearing that? But there are people that I've witnessed before that do get tired of hearing that stuff. It's just weird to me, but I'm just happy to be where I'm at, and I'm just blessed to have so many fans. And if it wasn't for the fans, I wouldn't be here. The franchise is obviously relaunched again, but I was doing this years ago, and I'll be there through the ups and the downs and stuff, but I know my fans are there, thick or thin with me.
Do you feel like that's what it is maybe like a personal experience with everyone? Because obviously, there were some different vibes about coming back, not coming back.
That's just my personal feelings on it, man. Like, I feel like I'm here. I believe in my fans. My fans believe in me. I don't like the people, like, I have a clothing line. Jeez, didn't have clothing line. It's a
Now, this low-key some shade getting thrown, because if you guys don't remember, there was some huge drama about this 20th anniversary where JDF was coming back and some other people was like, I ain't coming back. It ain't worth it. He was like, I'll be there.
Christian clothing line. Everybody wants to carry it now because they believe in how many products we can push. Like, oh, it's a good product. But now I say, well, I don't want you to take that product because you didn't want to take it in the first place. Well, how come? Because you didn't believe in it in the first place. You know what I mean? I don't like people that step up to go, wow, look at, man, I can make all this money. Hey, everybody. Hey, I'm your, no, you weren't. Where were you 3, 4, 5 years ago? You know what I mean? I've been on the scene. I've been here thick or thin, broke. It doesn't matter. The point is I'm here and my fans are here. And it's just hard to be around people like that. You know what I mean?
That's like Comic-Con in a nutshell.
Yo, if I was Andre, I was like, I would have been like, yo, who are you talking about? I'm like lost in this. I would have played dumb. I'm like, are you talking about Austin St. John? Is it Walter Jones? I would have been like, we gonna get some names about it. But then I probably would have been my last JDF interview. But hey, we would have got the names though, right?
So it feels like it, because you've seen how it grows, and you definitely have people who are like loving it. And there's, but there are a few people out there like, oh yes, Comic-Con money.
Yeah. But you can definitely sort the difference out between, hey, are you here because you're passionate about what you do, or you're here because you're getting a paycheck? You know what I mean? You guys are interviewing because you're passionate about it. The guy's holding the camera super still. He hasn't moved in a little bit. You telling me he's thinking, how much money am I going to get? Or he's probably thinking, hey, I got to, I'm into my work. I want to make sure that camera stays still. He's passionate about it. Yeah. If he wasn't, he'd be just like, okay, cool. Are we done? Did I just get paid? Pay me.
That was my last cameraman.
So yeah, that was the last guy. This is a new guy, but
you've obviously done some other really cool things outside of Power Rangers. There was even some.
Now, what Power Rangers do you think are just there solely for the money, right? I mean, I think is it hard to discern who's there for the money and who's there just to be in the crowd? What do you look for to tell if someone's just doing it for the money? Man, maybe their prices. If their price is super duper high, where they price out your regular fan, the fan who's like, yo, man, I just wanted to come with my kid. I was hoping to get a picture and an autograph, but we got to do one or the other because your autograph is double that of some other people and nothing has changed, Spend your money how you like, but, there are some people who just like, I just want your money, bro.
some news about you recently, like breaking a record or
Oh
something?
yeah, I did a Guinness World Record. That was in January. Broke 7 pine boards out of an aircraft, jumping out of an airplane. And me and my wife were on a skydiving team, so we do a lot of crazy stuff like that. But that was one of my world records. And then in February, I got promoted to Arjan, which is master under the Thailand government. And my wife fought, and she won her first fight.
Yeah, man, that Thailand episode of JDF My Morphin Life it's really good. It's really good. No lie.
And she got her crew certificate, meaning that she's a Thai instructor. But we're Americans, but we're certified under the Thailand government, so it's a pretty big thing. So it's been a good year so far. And then of course, the Mega Force and Brazil and con I'm doing up there. It's gonna be my birthday. That's right. I know I'm only 40, man. All right, so turning 40, the big 40.
How many cons do you go to? Because I swear, like every weekend, you're like, oh man, so and so.
I'm everywhere. But the thing is, you get hooked on it. I don't. It's not like hooked on the money. I'm hooked on the people. I'm hooked on like, whoa, man. I go there and I'm just overwhelmed. Like I have a crazy line. Like went to New York Comic Con. I got a 6-hour line. Like, and most people look, and I was doing free autographs. I was like thinking, 6 hours, man. That's like that. I'm blessed to have that. And then I go to another con and think, I just, all those people that wanted to see me, they're not going to be in. And then another line, I'm thinking, man, this is awesome. So I've been traveling around and really feeding off the people. I'm just having fun. And the minute I'm not having fun, it's you know what I mean? Like,
you gotta enjoy it.
I love it. I love acting. I love working for myself. I don't like to be caught under the bound of doing things for other people. I like free will. So
Well, that's why I'm here on YouTube. Like,
yeah.
my own thing.
Man, free will is great, guys. It really is.
trust me, it's a good place to be.
Do you keep in touch with the other Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Some of the guys, like, Austin.
Do you keep in touch with the other Power Ranger guys? This is 11 years ago.
I don't like to be caught under the bound of doing things for other people. I like free will. So
Well, that's why I'm here on YouTube. Like,
yeah.
my own thing.
trust me, it's a good place to be.
Do you keep in touch with the other Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Some of the guys, like, Austin, I don't know where he's at. I'd like to see him. I don't know where he's at. Amy's doing her own thing. Dave and Walter, I do. Jason Narvey, is a good friend of mine. And I heard Paul Schreier's here. Johnny Bosch is a really good friend of mine. Me and Johnny are doing a tour together in Austin, November at the Wizard World. And I brought him on tour just because, we have a good time. And, I'm just, tired of being silly by myself. So Johnny can be silly with me.
Ultimate question: green or
It's crazy because I believe at this point, maybe all of those people were working with Zach Taylor McGinnis, and JDF probably just parted ways.
white?
Probably green.
Yeah.
Probably green.
Can't go wrong with that dragon toy.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, thank you so much, man. It was a pleasure to talk to you. Jason David Frank.
Holding the camera.
Yeah, he is great.
My Facebook is Jason David Frank official fan page, where I spend a heck of a lot of time on social media. Twitter and Instagram is the same at JDFFFN. The FFN stands for Fearless Frank Nation. My Facebook fans came up with we have the Fearless Frank Nation, so that's where the FFN came from, if people are asking. But it's good to have a nation behind you. I love my Facebook fans.
Well, now I'm going to join it. I want to be part of
Yeah, guys. And if you're on Facebook and following him on Facebook, he went live a lot of times. And some of those lives are like unlisted. That's the live where he talked about, where he kind of gave confirmation that his brother took his life. Let me see if I can pull that up for you guys. It's on my main channel. It's a short. And the reason I did it as a short, I was just like, let me see right here.
I will hate you if something happens to you. I used to think was for tough people. Like, brother was tough, other people's tough. It's hard, I've lost a lot of people. It's tough. They're tough. It's really being a coward, man. I hate saying that, and I hate admitting it, but it really is. It's just, it's cowardly to leave people behind and wonder. And when these celebrities kill themselves, do you realize how many fans are hurt and how many fans are killing themselves because that particular actor killed himself? So I'm talking about depression, I'm talking about anxiety, I'm talking about ADD, I'm talking about everything people don't talk about. That's what's going on right now. It's like this, that, the protest, like, I get it. Mental health is at an all-time high. So the answer to your question is consistently fight it, fight it, fight it. I will hate.
No, right. It is, as someone said, it stings because, like I said, when I was covering it, guys, you could fight it every day, year in, year out. You can win every battle, but all you have to lose is once. Lose once and it's game over. But this was kind of confirmation that his brother did self-delete, even though it's reported as like some health disease.
You, if something happens to you. I used to think was for tough people. Like, brother was tough, other people's tough. It's hard, you know. I've lost a lot of people. It's tough. They're tough. It's really being a coward, man. I hate saying that, and I hate admitting it, but it really is. It's just, it's cowardly to leave people behind and wonder. And when these celebrities kill themselves, do you realize how many fans are hurt and how many fans are killing themselves because that particular actor killed himself? So I'm talking about depression, I'm talking about anxiety, I'm talking about ADD, I'm talking about everything people don't talk about. That's what's going on right now. It's like this, that, the protest, like, I get it. Mental health is at an all-time high. So the answer to your question is consistently fight it, fight it, fight it. I will.
All right, so there is that the fight it, fight it, fight it. But like I said, all you got to do is lose once.